At this point in your journey, you are recognizing that the people that have caused you the most harm, the most hurt, the most pain were people that were struggling with their own battles, their own difficulties, their own traumas, their own hurt. And they didn't have the Holy Spirit inside their heart so that they can feel God's love, so that they can know that despite all they've been through, they still are loved by God. Instead, those people that hurt you the most were those people that had God the furthest from their heart. You see, a lot of people, they want to portray themselves as being a man or a woman of God, but they're not. Because the way that they treat others is not with love, it's with disrespect, abuse, lack of empathy, disdain, and contempt. You have people out here that say that they love God and they worship God and they pray. They may even offer to pray for you or pray over you or pray over the group. However, their actions contradict everything that they say that they stand for. Because God is love. So if you love God, then why are you harming others in the name of God? You see, people think that if they just say something that everyone's going to believe them, and they feel like they don't have to back up their actions with their words. And what's happened in the past is people were able to speak and not have to back up their actions with their words. These people felt as if they did not back up their actions, that they were off the hook, that they were fine. But no. Action is needed because faith without works is dead. And these people that wanted so desperately to see you in pain, they are now the ones that are in pain. They are now the ones that are struggling. They are now the ones that are going through trauma. They are now the ones that are being targeted amongst a group of people because they have to see what it feels like to have so many people coming at you at once and you feeling helpless, hopeless, defenseless, feeling like nobody's on your side, feeling all alone. They have to see what it feels like for when, as hard as you fight to get out of your situation, you're always going to feel like you're being outnumbered or that you can't get through what you're going through. And that every time you feel like you're getting better, you think you're getting better, someone comes and knocks you right back down. Someone comes and pushes you back a few feet, back a few steps. And all the work that you did to get up here, to get up to this point, you now got to work twice as hard because you went back, because they pushed you back. Just when you felt like things were getting better for you is where things started to slow down or take a different direction or get worse. And you had to go through phases of your life where this was happening on a consistent basis, where you felt like you were not getting a break from anything that you were going through. But you made it out. You passed the test. And not only have you passed, but you have passed with flying colors. And God is proud of you. God is proud of you for what you have endured. God is proud of you for what you have gone through, for what you have went through. God is proud of you for all of the strength that you have alchemized from your pain, turned it into power, and to be whom you are now, 444, right in front of you. God is proud of you because you did not allow your pain to turn you bitter. You allowed it to make you a better version of yourself. You are no longer that person that people walked all over and stepped on. You are no longer that person that people can take advantage of. You are no longer that person that people feel they could walk all over and you're not going to say anything. You are no longer that person that people feel like they could just play with. You are no longer the person where people could just play in your motherfucking face. No more. You are no longer the person that will allow people around you that don't respect you, that don't reciprocate the same energy that you give, that they're not giving you equal reciprocity. You're no longer staying in connections with people that don't love you unconditionally, no matter whom it is. Friends, family, or relationships, romantic relationships. You're no longer allowing yourself to be mistreated and to be disrespected. Because you're recognizing that how somebody chooses to treat you has very little to do with you, but has more to do with them. Because you're vulnerable, I don't want to say you're sensitive, sorry. You're vulnerable, you are empathetic, you are kind, you are loving, you are gentle, you are pure, you are warm-hearted. You have a big heart. And evil people in this world despise people with big hearts. And they want to break those people down that have good hearts, warm hearts, pure hearts. Because you see, when God kicked Lucifer out of heaven, Lucifer took a third of the angels with him. And Lucifer's avenge against God is to come after God's people, break them down, and get them to come over to the other side, to the dark side, to the kingdom of darkness, to have the devil as they serve their master. That's what the devil wants. But you see, God's people are too strong. God's people can recognize when it's Satan's children walking around. You see, God's people are so full of light that their light overpowers the darkness and combats against these evil people, the evil people that you came up against. And it is your light, it is your truth that has defeated them. Not only have you stopped them, but you have defeated them. Because their lies can only exist for so long. But once your truth has been brought to the surface, and as you continue to bring your truth to the surface, your truth outweighs all of the lies that have been spread about you. All of the smear campaign that was done against you. Your truth contradicts every single lie that was told against you. And all of those lies will fall. And all of those people that have fucked with you, messed with you, did the smear campaign, came against you with ill intent, unprovoked, they will drop like motherfucking flies. You don't come after God's chosen people. Touch not my anointed, and bring my prophets no harm. But these people thought it was okay with touching you. And they're soon going to realize, if they haven't already realized now, that they don't mess with you. That you are not to be messed with. That just because you may not have an entourage of people surrounding you physically in this physical realm, doesn't mean that you don't have an entourage of people surrounding you in the spirit realm. Doesn't mean that you are alone in the spirit realm, I should say. Because although you may seem like you're alone in the physical realm, you are completely surrounded by light beings, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, protecting you. You have stronger protection in the spirit realm than you do in the physical realm. That's why you cannot be defeated. But those people will be defeated. The demons in those people will be ultimately defeated.